Welcome to a Club Manager tutorial. I wanted to go through, there's a little hidden section in there, and quite often we have difficult ways of doing it. I like to use the software as much as possible. That way it's all in one place, it's all related, it's all tied together. I haven't got spreadsheets hiding all over the place. We'll explain it. It's how you manage your fees and how you track your fees. So it's a nice easy way. If we have a look as we go through, let's just have a look at the first one, Jerry. And as we come in, we've got the fee options here. Now we've got does not pay, twice a week training, once a week training, £35, £20. Again, I'm not trying to set the fees here, I'm just showing the principle behind it. What you charge at this point is down to obviously your area or what you've agreed locally or what you feel that you can charge. Again, check with your area coordinator if there is such an agreement in place or something like that. We're just showing you how to use your fees. Okay, so we've got this at the moment. Jerry's on twice a week and he's paying £35. We've got the different ways to pay, so direct debit, standing order, pay at club. This would be your sort of people coming and paying cash. Standing order, remember, is an instruction from their bank to pay you. Direct debit is the other way around. You send an instruction to your customer's bank to collect. The direct debit, there is a fee to use this sort of service. It is quite complicated. Probably the easiest way is actually to use a standing order. Okay, so go up to the main menu, accounts, manage your fees. Let's actually look at the setup behind all of this. So what we have here, £35 twice a week training, £20 training once a week. You can see we've got how many students. You can actually go and view how many students you've got. But let's add in a new price for the system. Let's go in and say, right, okay, I want to increase everybody's training fees that's training twice a week. Costs have gone up, understandable. But so let's set up a new price structure for them. I like to include notes on there as well. It just makes it a little bit easier. So we're going to do this from the 1st of June in 2022 and we're going to take it up to £38. Now on here we've got where it says due every, and it's 1 month, but you could change this to 2 months, 3 months, whatever you want. The other options, we've got days, weeks, months, years. So all of this is just set up in there so that you can change. It might be that you do a weekly fee just to make it easier for some people. There might be an option for days. It might be you're doing a summer camp or something like that. You might do months, but you might change it to every 3 months, so they pay once a quarter. You might give them a 6-month membership, so they actually get slightly reduced rates, so you've got a bigger chunk of money in. I know some people do a year's membership, but they limit on how many people they take on a year's membership. It just helps with the sort of cash flow at certain times of the year. But we'll keep this nice and simple. We're going to do 1 month. Okay, so that's a monthly fee, and just all we did was press submit. It's come through and it's added it to the list. Now if we look over on this side, we've got the total students, total active students on this price range, and if you notice, the bottom one that has 0 total students or active students on this is the only one we can delete. All the others we're stuck because they're actually connected in the system. However, to keep it tidy, we can hide that price from the selection. It will still appear in the students part, but from the selection, so you can actually keep things neat and tidy and let the background work a little bit more. Okay, so let's go and view that in the student section. So let's go and look at Jerry, and there are the price selection is then there. So brilliant. But as you can see, this list is slowly getting longer. Now you imagine this in say 10 years time, and we're going to have a list all the way to the bottom of the screen. So let's do a little bit of a tidy up. Now the other bit is, with this one, we've only got a few students, 18 students, so actually to update that wouldn't be that big a job. But again, once we start getting a bit bigger, we've got to work smart. So if we go back into manage your fees, what we can do now is say, right, okay, everybody that's on this one, we're going to update all these students to this one. So what we're doing is we're going to say, right, as from the 1st of June, I want everyone on a new price structure, so we're going to move everybody up. It might be you do it for just new students and you add that price in. It might be you do it for old students. It's down again. I'm not trying to dictate what you guys do with your fees at this point. I'm just showing you that there are different options to work with this. So what we're going to do on this one is we're going to update everybody's training fees. Anyone who pays £35 a week, we want to update all the students to pay £38 for twice a week. So what we're going to do is we're going to submit that, and as you look now, £35 for twice a week. We have no students on that price. Everybody has been quickly moved up to £38. What we're now going to do is just untick that one and then submit again. Just to, it's set. Think of the submit as the save. Go back to students and we'll check everybody out again. Let's go back to Jerry. You can now see he's been updated to £38. So there's the quick way that you can quickly update your information, put price changes in. We can keep it neat and tidy. We'll go back into Jerry again just to show you, and the £35 has been taken out of that list, so we can keep this nice and tidy. You can't misselect prices or anything else, and it all goes through. Okay, hope you found that useful, and look forward to our next tutorial with you.